What's going on, guys? So by now, I'm pretty sure that you've heard that Flash will be getting a new ally this season in Elongated Man. And as I was reading an article about the character and this news for the new upcoming season, the person who wrote this doesn't seem to understand Elongated Man's powers. And I'm gonna be honest with you too, I'm not the biggest Elongated Man fan. One, I think it's a stupid superhero name, but I mean, this character was made like 60 years ago. But at the same time, it's never been a character that I've ever been like, oh, I want to read Elongated Man comics. So I don't really know much about him. But of course, as like a lot of things that happen with these superhero shows, you get introduced to lesser known characters and you get intrigued to know more about them. So I went ahead and did that. And I feel like some people might get Elongated Man confused with Plastic Man. Because if you're like me, you don't look into a lot of these, like, you know, third-tier characters or whatever. So I kind of wanted to talk about those characters, the differences between them, and what we might see on the upcoming season of The Flash. So just to knock it out quickly, this is Elongated Man, and this is Plastic Man. Very different styles in characters. Now, what I read on a forum when I was researching both of these characters is one person described Plastic Man as an idiot. Like, he just doesn't take anything serious. He's just, it's almost like they said impossible for him to take anything serious. So you could just, you know, assume he's just like a jokester the whole time. But his powers are so much greater than Elongated Man. Like, Plastic Man can literally turn himself into a car, into like a blimp, into a cage. Like, he can turn himself into anything. He's basically a shapeshifter, and he can shape into any kind of thing he wants, and it's a working thing. So like, if he turns himself into a car, it drives and stuff like that. So when I was reading that, I was like, holy shit. Because I don't think I've seen Plastic Man in too many things, or I haven't read him in too many comics. I believe he was in Justice League Unlimited for a little bit, and I think he turned himself into some weird things on that show. But yeah, so Plastic Man's abilities are so much greater than Elongated Man's. But like the forum said, they say he's pretty much an idiot. Like, you can't take him serious, or he doesn't take anything too serious. And that's the difference where Elongated Man comes in. When Elongated Man, he is like, his greatest power is his mind. Apparently he's a really smart dude. According to the article for season 4, he is going to be a fast-talking private investigator, and by night costumes up to patrol streets and fights crimes thanks to his ability to stretch his body to any shape or form. And that's where they totally got that character wrong. And what I mean by this is, when I hear any shape or form, I think freaking Plastic Man. Plastic Man can literally change himself into anything. But Elongated Man, like I said on this forum, the person described, I should say compared Elongated Man to Mr. Fantastic, because, you know, they're able to stretch really far distances and stuff like that, but their greatest assets are their intelligence. The villain of season 4, The Flash, being the Thinker, it makes a lot of sense that we are getting another superhero to help out Barry that is very intelligent, because the Thinker is going to be, you know, I think the executive producer of The Flash said that season 4 is going to be the fastest man alive versus the fastest brain alive, or the fastest mind alive. And so, you know, Barry's going to be outsmarted this whole season, I assume, so he's going to need a lot more smart people. I mean, it seems like all of Team Flash might get outsmarted, but then they're going to bring in this other superhero that's supposed to be very intelligent as well to more than likely help out the team. Side note, just in case you guys were curious of who came first, it was Plastic Man in 1941, Elongated Man in 1960, and Mr. Fantastic in 1961. Also, during the San Diego Comic-Con panel, they were talking about how season 4 wants to be a little bit more lighthearted after, you know, the kind of depressing and all over the place season 3. So bringing in a character that stretches all over the place is just, you know, it makes sense that they want to go with a lighter tone, because it's kind of hard to take stretchy people like Elongated Man seriously. It's going to be interesting to see how The Flash does introduce Elongated Man into season 4, because apparently in his first issue, or his debut issue, he actually was suspected by The Flash of being a criminal, and then, you know, he actually ends up helping the Flash catch the actual criminals. And since he's going to be, you know, a private detective in this show, it's going to be really interesting to see, like, what they do. That'd be cool for them to actually do his very first appearance the same way in the show, like the Flash suspects him of something, and then they become friends, and then they kind of just start working together. That's all I got for Elongated Man, and I just want to throw it in there really quickly. I think it is awesome that Danny Trejo is going to be playing the Breacher from Earth 19, and it's going to be freaking Gypsy's dad. That is super awesome. I think I'm more excited about that storyline than I am the actual Thinker storyline. just because, you know, Danny Trejo is a badass, and I want to see what he's going to do in The Flash. Anyways, guys, let me know what you thought of this news in the comment sections down below. Don't forget, if you ever want to support this channel, you can check out the Patreon like these awesome people did, or you can do the OG thing and give this video a like and share it with all of your Flash buddies. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button for all things nerdy and geeky on this channel. As always, I'm your host, JUICEfromtheBOX. Remember, when you wake up in the morning, ask yourself something. If I have my daily dose of juice, see you guys next time.